Hey, it's Melanie. Today I am doing the Gateway Loop over in the McDowell Mountain Preserve. This loop is approximately 4.5 miles, I believe, what I remember reading from AllTrails. It is rated as a moderate hike. It is over in Scottsdale, so it's really bougie. The trail is really well maintained. There's a huge parking lot. I'm kind of late to the trail today. I definitely was sleeping in. The melatonin was hitting a little too hard this morning. But it is currently 10:20 on a Wednesday morning, and this lot is packed. Like, I'm kind of surprised I actually found a spot to park in, to be honest. I kind of just swooped in as fast as I could, but yeah, there are a lot of people out here. It is also about like 72 degrees right now, my car says. So it's a very warm day, especially compared to like last week where it was in the 50s. But it is a beautiful day. I currently do not have my dog today, lady. I feel a little bad about that. From what I read, this trail is dog friendly, and she was definitely super excited when I was getting all my stuff together this morning to go hiking. But I am going to work after this, so I was unable to bring her. I'm a little nervous filming because of just how many people are here. Like, it looks like there's like 50 cars. No joke. No joke. It looks huge. So we'll see when I get out there what it looks like. I'm wearing this jacket. I'm about to take this off though because it is warm today. Oh, that breeze feels nice. That mountain looks so cool. These rocks and this mountain are really pretty. I don't know if that's like a makeshift camp right there or what. One day I will conquer you, Tom's thumb. Today is not the day. Okay. That little bird. Apparently I'm on the Wingate Pass Trail now, and I was... Oh, shit. Trying to stay on the gateway. Oh, fuck. I'm almost at Tom's thumb, though, but... I am going to turn back. Back down I go. Okay. Got up. Plenty of water too. You know, I'm grateful for these views that I got to see. I wouldn't have necessarily got to see them if I had stayed on the trail that I was supposed to be on. I really need to get AllTrails Pro or download the trails beforehand so I have a map and actually am sticking to it a little bit better, especially if I'm going to start going backpacking and stuff. So I just got back. I definitely did not end up doing the hike today that I set out to do. Partially that was my fault. I got a little lost. So the trail that I was supposed to be on was supposed to be about a 4 to 4.5 mile loop hike, not an out and back trail. Today ended up being more of an out and back trail. I noticed as I was going up, I have a bad knee from an injury from high school, and it was starting to hurt, and I've kind of been like, okay, I'm going to take it easy when it starts to hurt, and hopefully that I can get my strength up and just keep doing some yoga and stuff, and it'll get in good enough shape so that I'm able to climb like steeper hikes and stuff. But it was starting to hurt, and I got to this kind of like convergence where the trail went up more. Like, this was a pretty steep hike, and I got to a point where it was going up more or to the left, which looked more flat and stable. And looking at the sign, I think it was a little unclear. Maybe I just read it wrong. I probably just read it wrong. But I ended up going on a different trail than the one that I was supposed to be on to do the loop trail. I thought that since this like hiking area is so like well preserved, and there's such a fancy bathroom in the front, and the parking lot is really well defined, and there's all those big fancy signs and stuff, that I wasn't gonna have any issues. And I was wrong. I got lost, and about 0.7 miles going the wrong way, I ran into a sign that said I was on, I think it was the Wind Pass Trail. And I was like, oh shit. I'm glad that I went on that trail, because I got some really beautiful views of the mountain that I don't think that I would have gotten if I would have just continued on the Gateway Loop Trail and came out. This 4 to 4.5 mile hike ended up being more of a 5 mile hike. Wasn't super bad. I also think I was kind of unprepared. I filled up my bladder about halfway, and it's about 1.5 liters. It's a smaller bladder, and I didn't think I was going to even drink all that, but about a mile, maybe a little less left of the trail, I realized that I ran out of water. I was super thirsty. It's super warm today. My car says it's 100. I don't think it's 100, but in the direct sun it's pretty hot and there's no shade. So I was definitely drinking that water like crazy, and my lips were kind of chapped when I got back. They're probably gonna be sunburned. I should have put sunscreen on them, like some SPF chapstick. Now I know next time I'm definitely going to bring more water. I'm going to fill up my bladder and not just be like, oh, half is fine, I'll be fine, because it's been fine in the past. I'm really glad I didn't bring my dog on this hike today. I think she would have been miserable, especially with getting lost. I'm not going to bring her back unless I'm planning on doing a much shorter hike here. There's a lot of trails. I just wanted to say super quickly before I run off to work and go get some food real fast, because I am starving. There was a sign that said there are break-ins to car vehicles in the front, and I think on my way out I overheard a conversation of either someone's car being stolen or broken into. I think they dropped their keys too, so just be mindful of that as well. And now I have to go to work, so I'm gonna let you go.